Good morning, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. I've got this gorgeous 2009 Honda Accord EXL for you today, equipped with a 2.4-liter four-cylinder engine. This will be a test drive and driving impression video of this vehicle, where we'll be putting this vehicle through its paces, taking you along with us for the ride, and you'll see and hear everything that we see and hear. We'll give you all of our commentary and our opinions and observations as we go along. Now, we do have an in-depth walk-around video of this vehicle as well, where we go through the ins and outs and demonstrate its many options for you. We'll drop a link to both videos in the description portion of the for sale ad anywhere you see this vehicle for sale. But without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started on the test drive video. Thank you for joining us. First and foremost, I want to point out the vehicle comes with all three original keys, the two master keys that have the buttons on them, and then also the valet key, which would make it all three keys that the vehicle originally came with. 161,978 miles. Beautiful condition. Air conditioning is blowing ice cold. Very warm day today. Vehicle also comes with all the books and manuals that it originally came equipped with, so you are not missing out on anything, folks. You do have a 6-CD in-dash changer here, satellite radio, dual zone climate control. You also have a self-dimming rear view mirror, a pop-up and slide back moonroof, heated seats for both driver and passenger. Very smooth and comfortable vehicle to drive. Lots of great visibility, partially due to all of the additional oversized glass and mirrors. Privacy glass in the rear, keeping everybody cool and secure. Steering wheel functions here will have functions for your Bluetooth as well as your multimedia and your cruise control. Leather wrapped steering wheel in great shape. And we also installed 4 brand new tires on this vehicle less than 5 miles ago. So on all 4 corners you have brand new tires. So you'd be okay to go for another 40,000+ miles, maybe even longer if you rotate your tires regularly. First and foremost, you'll notice how smooth the vehicle is. I am a bigger fan of the 4-cylinder version of this vehicle. The 6-cylinder version has a lot of power and it's a blast to drive. But as far as cost of ownership goes, that one is timing belt driven, whereas the 4-cylinder is timing chain driven. You also have to do valve adjustments on the 6-cylinder engine, where you don't have to do it on the 4-cylinder engine. Not to mention the fact that you have 4 spark plugs versus 6, 4 ignition coils versus 6. Some additional components that would cost more and have more in quantity to replace on the 6-cylinder model. So I kind of like this combination of features and options on this vehicle. It's dressed up like a top-of-the-line V6, has all the bells and whistles and goodies that that model would have, but you do away with the more costly and less efficient engine. This is also much better on fuel than the 6-cylinder model. Yet still has plenty of power to get yourself launched and go about as fast as you need to go. Keeps up with traffic quite nicely, and you don't feel like you're lacking in power whatsoever. Going through these twists and turns, the car feels very confident and stout. Transmission shifts are just butter smooth. And as we stomp on our brakes here, coming up to the next leg, going over 60 miles per hour. We don't feel any shaking on the steering wheel. We don't feel any shaking on the brake pedal. We don't feel any shaking on the chassis of the vehicle. Nothing that would signal at any warpage of the brakes or rotors whatsoever. This next stretch of road over here is going to have a lot of uneven pavement, rough roads, and potholes. It'll put the suspension of the vehicle through its paces. If there's any rattles or squeaks or clunks, we'll hear them during this section of road. And so far, it's very, very smooth. You feel the bumps, but they're not jarring. The shocks and suspension are absorbing those bumps quite nicely. This is your hard California tax dollars at work here on this road, folks. This is really a no-compromise vehicle, very affordable, being under $10,000. Gosh, maybe even under $10,000 after even tax, license, and fees. We're actually going to price this vehicle very affordably. On this next stretch of road, we're going to be coming to a complete stop. Starting out at 0 miles per hour and doing a 0 to 60 pull, seeing how fast we can get this vehicle up to 60. Without further ado, 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm at about 50% throttle, now 60, now 70. You can feel the VTEC. And at 60 miles per hour, before you know it, we'll stop stop on our brakes to slow down here. Again, very smooth acceleration going up the hill with the air conditioning blasting. That'll put maximum load on the vehicle. Coasting down, you'll feel that the vehicle does not wander to the left or right. You let go of the steering wheel and it still goes completely straight. No vibrations. Nothing feels out of balance. Vehicle drives just about as good as it did when it was brand new. This vehicle has had meticulous dealership maintenance history. It's always been maintained and repaired and serviced through Folsom Lake Honda here locally in the Northern California area. There are dozens and dozens and dozens of occurrences you can see on the Carfax where the vehicle went in for maintenance and history. This vehicle has probably had maintenance and history in excess of the value of the vehicles as far as how well it was maintained. This thing has been serviced. It's not cheap to do it at the dealership, but that just shows that the vehicle there was no expense spared in the upkeep and maintenance of the vehicle, and that's what you want to see. That combined with a good name badge like Honda, you're getting off to a great start. Oftentimes when you're shopping for a vehicle over 10 years old, under $10,000, there's a certain element of risk in doing that, but you know, as far as being a smart shopper, looking at a good make and brand that's got a good maintenance history, dealer maintenance, been properly taken care of, you're pretty much doing everything you could possibly do. These vehicles also have very little depreciation once they drop under $10,000, so as long as you keep the vehicle up and continue to maintain it in the same fashion that it has been, you could expect to have little to no depreciation from here on out. Folks, if you've enjoyed this video, please do consider giving us a thumbs up and also subscribing to our channel. We really are concentrating on growing our channel this year, and we cannot do it without your help. So please consider subscribing, and if you do, make sure you hit the bell notification icon so you can be notified of all of our future videos. When we get a vehicle in inventory, first and foremost, we take some pictures of it, do a couple videos of it, a walk around and a test drive video, and you'll see it first on YouTube before you see it for sale anywhere else. So if you're in the market or if you just enjoy our reviews, please do subscribe and hit the bell notification icon. We greatly appreciate that. If you have any questions or concerns or comments, feel free to utilize the comment section below or just give us a call directly here at the lot at area code 916-765-7575. You may also find us 24/7, 365 days a year on our website, which is www.directautooutlet.com. At this point, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for joining us and sticking out with us throughout the entirety of this video. We certainly do appreciate that. We certainly do hope to have the opportunity to talk and interact with each and every one of you in the near future. If you're watching this video from out of state or out of town, we also do have nationwide shipping and transport services available from our doorstep to yours, so just give us a call and we'll get you a competitive quote. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Have a wonderful day and hope to see you soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.